Hello, my dear students. Welcome to IMS Gate Academy. Morning, we have seen yesterday night, we have received the response sheet, right? So, here I would like to do the analysis on the forenoon session, and Pratik sir will be also joining regarding the subjects of environmental as well as open channel flow, strength of materials, engineering mechanics by Atul sir. And see, students, in this, I would like to tell you what are the answers, and according to this response sheet, see, what I have observed is response sheet to response sheet, the options might change. So I'll write the answers also here. And see, students, like one or two tricky questions are there. We have seen 2-3 options, means you will get one option from your end. If you follow one methodology, if you follow other methodology, you might get another answer also. Like there are 1-2 questions only on this. Definitely I'll show you those solutions, and also I'll try to solve those solutions so that there will not be any confusion. So my dear students, let us start the first problem here. The question here is simple. It is a transportation question. The question is, as per the International Civil Aviation Organization, the basic runway length is increased by X% for every Y meter rise in elevation from the mean sea level. The values of X and Y respectively here. So here, what is the X represents the percentage increase in length, and Y represents the rise in elevation. And see, students, here it is a standard question, sir. So the standard answer here is 7%, and the answer here is 300 meter. You can say 300 meter. Now Pratik sir also has joined. So here we have the answer, what sir? 7 percentile and 300 meter. So option A is correct. According to this response sheet, option A is correct. If you talk here, X is equal to 7 percentile and Y is equal to 300 meter. So here what is the X? X is nothing but the percentage increase in length, and Y is nothing but the elevation. Okay. Okay. Is this clear, sir? Sir, you can join with this mic, because that mic won't be available. Okay. Just move on down, sir. No. Actually, from there you have to move. No. Go to up. Go up. Come down now. This question. Come down, sir. No. 3. Just a second, students.
Question number
3.
This is 5, 4.
3. See, students, here the question you can, sir Pratik sir, you can go with this question.
Okay. So in this question, 30 centimeter diameter well fully penetrates an unconfined aquifer of saturated thickness 20 meter with hydraulic conductivity of 10 meter per day under the steady pumping rate for a long time. The drawdown in 2 observation wells located at 10 meter and 100 meter from the pumping well are 5 meter and 1 meter respectively. The corresponding pumping rate in meter cube per day from the well is. So my dear students, the discharge Q is equals to pi k H1 square minus H2 square divided by natural log of R1 by R2.
So here is the formula, right, sir? H2 square by H1 square upon Ln by R2 by R1.
R2 by R1.
By if you have used log base 10, you can just multiply with 2.303.
So this answer is 1855.217.
1800.217.
217 meter cube per day.
So students, it was a standard question with the standard formula. So I hope you are clear. Okay. See the answer here. Okay. 1855.217 meter cube per day. Come down.
Next.
Now, see, among the following statement related to the fundamental lines of transit theodolite, which of the following option is correct?
Yeah.
See, students, here the formula is, here we have the options like line of collimation must be perpendicular to the horizontal axis at its intersection with the vertical axis. This is absolutely correct. Yeah. Okay. So the option A is correct. So no need to remember the options, sir. See, student, just try to understand here what is the fundamental line of transit theodolite is. The line of collimation must be perpendicular to the horizontal axis at its intersection with the vertical axis. Okay.
Yeah.
Pratik.
So this is the number of degree of freedom of a natural open channel flow with a mobile bed is. So for a mobile bed, the degree of freedom is 4. Okay. So
This
for
is a
an
standard question, no, sir?
yes, sir. It means it's a
It's a standard question, students.
yeah. It's a direct means this type of question, sir. This is directly a point based question. Means for unlined channel, the degree of freedom is 4. So option B is correct for this.
Okay.
Chalo, moving on with this next. This.
Okay, here I
This
think it is
degree of kinematic
indeterminacy, or they can give in some degrees of freedom. Okay.
Yeah. So okay.
You can
So
tell, sir.
so for this question, a slight bit of controversy is there. Once the answer key is out, right now what we have calculated, the degree of freedom for this question is 13,
13, right?
right? But still a bit of ambiguity is there. Once the answer key is out, we will going to see on the details, and this question can be challenged, sir. Means yeah.
Oh, sir, what? One second. Like we have calculated the degrees of and
Degree
we
of
got.
kinematic, yeah.
So what could be the other answer, sir? It can be 14 or what?
Yeah, it can be like 6 or 7, something like that. But right now I remember it as 13,
13.
the best that.
Okay.
Next, this.
Sir, see, this is a beautiful question, Amma. Consider a balanced doubly reinforced concrete section if the material and other sectional properties remain unchanged. For which of the following cases will the section becomes under reinforced? So it is a balanced section. How can we make that it is as a under reinforced section? So here what you have to think is, most of the people will think that area of tension reinforcement increase and area of compression reinforced decrease. That will make as under reinforced. That is absolutely wrong here. We can say that area of compression reinforced increase, and you can say area of tension reinforced decrease. So sir, here check the answer. Option C and D are correct. So here C students, option C and D are correct. Here what I would like to tell you, C students, most of the people will think that, see, amount of steel, if you are decreasing tension reinforcement, if you want to have the balanced area of steel, definitely the area of the reinforcement in the compression side, it should increase. See, here it is a doubly reinforced section. Once it is a doubly reinforced section means we can have the steel in the compression side as well as tension side. So though you should be careful in this. Like I have seen students writing the area of tension force increase and area of compression force decrease. Those options are wrong. The option here is area of tension force reinforcement. Tension side we have to decrease and compression side we have to increase.
So coming to the next question. So this is the next question.
See students, if the number of sides in a closed traverse is increased from 3 to 4, no need to do any calculation, sir. If it is 3, it is a triangle. If it is 4, it can be a square or a rectangle. The sum of the interior angles in triangle is 180 and in a square or rectangle it is 360. So you can write 360 minus 180 degrees. So the difference between them is 180 degrees. So the option A is the right answer. Is it clear, sir?
Yeah, correct, sir. Chalo, moving on with the next. Yeah, so this is an environment question, sir.
It comes under CMM and also steel.
Yeah, so for this question, which of the following elements does not increases the strength of structural steel? My dear student, the strength of structural steel is increased by manganese and it is also increased by carbon. But chlorine and sulfur does not increase the strength of structural steel. So for this question,
A and D is
your option A and D are your correct options.
So students, you might be knowing this also. If you increase the carbon, strength of the steel will increase. That is a basic thing. So chlorine usually and sulfur will be like
Impurities.
like we can say
They are-
impurities, or they can corrode the steel.
Yeah, they are like impurities. They reduce the strength of steel, sir. Moving ahead. Next, you have this question. This is question number 11.
Sir, mathematics, you can tell the answer, sir.
So for this question, your option D.
D, 0x less than or equal to 2.
Yeah, option D is your correct option.
Okay, sir.
Then again, this is question number 12.
Yeah.
Then we have question number 13.
See students.
One second, sir. This is
Okay, this is
for again from environment.
environmental
Yeah,
engineering.
yeah. Okay. So for this question, my dear students, you can see this. First of all, this question is based on the option elimination method, right? Not everything is taught in this question in the BTech level. Ferrous metals is related with magnetic separators. Ferrous metals, P is matched with 4. Then food waste is related with your rapid composting, right? Cardboard is treated using incineration.
Sorry, just like we can say 1 4.
1 4. Then R2
R2
2 2 2.
like this, right?
We can erase this, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
One second. I write like this. So for P,
You can write here.
it is 4. For
See that's it.
P, Q, R, and S. So for R, it is 2. For S, it is 1. And for Q, it is 3.
So 4 3 2 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 4,
C.
3, 2, 1. So option C is the correct option for this question. Okay. Chalo, moving on with this. This is, sir, question number
14, I think, sir. We can go, sir. Yeah. See, students, it's a soil mechanics question, Amma. The question is, consider the statements P and Q. Soils are formed by mechanical weathering and close to the origin are generally subrounded. Yes, sir. Soils are formed by weathering of rocks, and the option P statement is correct. Activity of the clay physically signifies the swelling potential. What do you mean by activity ratio? It is the ratio of plasticity index to the percentage of clay fraction. So actually the main intention of finding the activity ratio is the swelling and shrinkage characteristics of a soil are identified by a number called activity number. Hence the option B is also statement Q is also correct. You can say both statements P and Q are correct, and option D is the right answer.
This is question 14. Then moving ahead, this is
RCC.
question 15.
Yeah. See, students, here the following figure shows the arrangement of a formwork for casting a cantilever beam. The correct sequence of removing the shores. See, students, if you see the cantilever beam, if you see the maximum bending moment usually at fixed end, and if you see the order, it will be removed in this way: S5, S4, S3, S2, S1. So the answer will be S5, S4, S3, S2, S1. So the option C is the correct answer. Let's go to the next question, sir. 16th one, we have any answer, sir?
16, yeah. 16 for 16, the answer is 0.17.
0.17. It's a max question, sir.
Yeah. 0.17 is the correct answer.
Okay. See, student, 1 second, sir. Consider the data of f of x is given in the table. The value of f of 1.5 using second order Newton's interpolation formula is 0.17. Is this clear?
Next.
Students, if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me.
Next is this 17, RCC.
See, these questions, students, you should be very careful, Amma. Simple thing, if you know the concept. What do you mean by characteristic strength? Characteristic strength is the strength at which 95% of the test results are expected to pass. So here 95% of test results are passed, you can say. So he's asking how many at least it will pass. So 40 into 90.95, you will get 0.05 into 40 is 20. Sorry, 2. So 40 minus 2, so the answer will be 38. So option C is the right answer. It is a straightforward question, students.
17, then we have question 18.
Yeah. See, a surveyor observes a zenith angle of 93 degree during a theodolite survey. See, students, we have zenith and nadir. Here we have 93 degree. So here the angle is 93 degree. It has crossed 90 degrees. If you see this angle here, okay, this angle here, this will be equal to this 93 minus 90, you can say 3 degree, and it will be negative. So the option D is the right answer. I hope you are clear, students. Students, if you have any questions, you can post in the chat box. Sir, do you have this question?
19, yeah. Option D is correct for this question, sir.
Sir, you can read the questions.
Yeah. So this is the question which says that a second order differential equation is an unknown function. U of xy is defined as U of xy is defined, sir. Just go ahead. Yeah. So del 2 u by del x square is equal to 2. Assuming g of x, f of y, and h of y, the general solution of the above differential equation is. So for this question, your option D is your correct option.
Students, you can check this Amma. Okay.
Option D is correct. Chalo, moving ahead, sir. This is question number 17. Yeah. Now, coming to this one, sir. The primary pollutant, the primary air pollutant. This is a direct question, right? So, the primary air
I think
pollutant
you have
that
done
we
the
have.
short also
Yes,
on
sir.
this, sir.
So, sulfur dioxide and lead is your primary pollutant. Sulfuric acid and ozone are your secondary pollutants. In fact, this sulfuric acid is responsible for your acid rain. This sulfuric acid is formed when SO2 combines with water in presence of sunlight to form sulfuric acid and causes the acid rain. So option A and option C are your correct option. Okay. Chalo, moving ahead, sir. This is the soil question.
See, an embankment is constructed on a soil by maintaining the degree of saturation as 75%, specific gravity is 2.68 and moisture content is 17 percentile. Consider the unit weight of as 10 kilonewton per meter cube. See here, see students, in how many times I have told you, void ratio relation E is equal to WG by SR. Using this relation and gamma D is equal to gamma W into G upon 1 plus E. You will get the answer as 16.67 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, I hope you are clear. So the answer here is how much, sir? 16.67 kilonewton per meter cube.
Okay. Moving ahead, sir. Okay. This. Okay. So this is again. Sir, 1 second. So this is a question in which three-dimensional state of stress is given to you, and you need to find out the maximum shear stress. Now, my dear student, most of the student have made this wrong, right? You are given with sigma 1. Sigma 1 is 10 MPa. Sigma 2 is 40 MPa. Sorry, your sigma 1 is 40 MPa.
You can write sigma 2, sir.
Yeah, sigma
2, 2.
1 second, sir.
It's okay, sir.
So this sigma 2 is 10 MPa, sigma 1 is 40 MPa, and sigma 3 is 0. Right? This time you need to consider the value of sigma 3. Now for finding out the maximum value of shear stress, tau max is maximum of sigma 1 minus sigma 2 divided by 2, or sigma 2 minus sigma 3 divided by 2, or sigma 1 minus sigma 3 divided by 2. You have to take the maximum value. Most of the students, they have made this wrong by just taking this sigma 1 minus sigma 2 divided by 2. So for this question, your answer is 20 MPa, sir. This is this option D, sir. This is your correct answer. 20 MPa is your correct answer for this question.
So here, sir, actually, see, students, you have to be keen in this solution, sir. See, here you can say absolute maximum shear stress. Sir has taken three-dimensional way, sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3 stresses. And here, see, why I am stressing on this, Pratik, sir, I have seen some students writing 15 MPa, 15 MPa, and they are thinking that it is correct.
Yeah.
If the exact answer you can match with anything, the exact answer is 20 MPa. That is for sure. Okay.
Moving ahead, sir.
See students, a 2 meter wide strip footing is founded at a depth of 1.5 meter below the ground level. The clay has a unit cohesion of 40 kilopascal due to the seasonal fluctuations of the water table from peak summer to the peak, the net ultimate bearing capacity. See students, we here see it is a clay. So clay means what, sir? We can say it's a pure cohesive soil. So phi will be 0. And if you see the net ultimate bearing capacity, Q and U will be dependent on 5.7 C. See here, there won't be any change in the cohesion. So it will be remaining the same with respect to the water. C is the, so option C is correct answer.
Yeah. So, let's move ahead. This is question number 24. Yeah, again a soil question, sir.
No. This is, I think,
Transportation.
yeah. Now see students, here a question is given. A car is traveling at a speed of 60 km per hour on a section of national highway having downward gradient 2 percentile. The driver of the car suddenly stopped with a 130 meter head and applies a brake. If the brake efficiency is 60 percentile and driver reaction time is 2.5 seconds and the acceleration due to the distance required by the driver to bring to safely stop in the range is, see student. Yeah. See here. We know SSD is equal to lag distance plus braking distance. Okay, students, here SSD is equal to what, sir? Lag distance plus braking distance. Or if you see here, 1 second, students, lag distance plus braking distance. Here, if you solve this, you will get VT plus. Actually, see, students, here also, I'll tell you one thing, sir. See, when I talk about SSD, we have a formula VT plus V square upon V square upon 2GF into efficiency plus or minus N. If it is a downward gradient or ascending gradient, it will be positive. If it is a descending gradient, it will be negative. So if you solve by plugging all these values in this formula, you will get a value of 77, I think. So the option D will be correct.
This is question number 23, sir.
Yes, sir. 24, I think, sir.
Just see. Yeah, 24 option D is correct.
Yeah, 75 to 77. Which of the following is a bitumen? We'll move on, sir. I have not seen this question. Yeah, a slab panel with an effective depth of 250 mm is reinforced with 0.2 minimum reinforcement. See, students, here this is simple. First you have to find out the area of steel here. Okay, first you have to find the area of the steel, and you should know what is the area of 8 mm dia bar, how much area of steel you required, divided by 8 mm area of the 8 mm bar, you will get the number of bars. So in 1 meter, the divided by number of bars, 1 meter means 1000 mm. See, student, sir, here what happened now, sir? The answer you will get is 100 point some 3 mm or something, sir.
Okay.
So spacing, people will think that 100.3. If they write 101, it will be 100% wrong.
100%.
It cannot be more than that value. Anything less than this, that is important.
Yeah.
So the answer here will be 100 mm only. Or if they give you, because they have asked rounded off to the nearest integer, so the answer here will be equal to 100 mm. And remember, students, here if you write 101 mm, it is not the correct answer, for your information. 100 is the only right answer.
Yeah. So, next, sir. This is question number 27. Okay,
Yes,
so this is a maths question which says
We can
that
say fluid mechanics also.
fluid mechanics, maths combined, something like that. Flow velocity field V of xy for a fluid is represented by V is equal to 3I plus 5xj. In the context of the fluid and the flow, which of the following statement is correct? So for this question, I think the answer that we have obtained is that the fluid is incompressible and the flow is rotational. So for this question, your option A is your correct option. Then you have question number 20. Yeah.
I see, students, the return period of a large earthquake for a given period is 200. Assume the earthquake follows Poisson's distribution, the probability that it will exceed at least 50 years. Now see, students, I will tell you one thing, sir. Here, if you see about the probability, so if it occurs at least once, then it is a failure. You can say hydraulic risk or anything. So you can write here 1 minus q power n. Okay, this will be the formula. So here if I talk, what is the return period, sir? P is equal to 1 by 100. Okay, return period is given as probability of success, return 1 upon 100. You will get a value of 0.01. If you talk about Q, Q is what, sir? 1 minus 0.01, you will get 0.99. So the number of years is 1 minus 0.99 upon power, how many, sir? At least 50 years. So you have to write at least 50 by 50. I think you will get around 22.17, sir. Just check the answer. 22.17.
22.168.
168, you can write 17. So is the, I hope 22. If they ask you round up to the nearest integer means, you can say 22.
Yeah. Sir, 1 second. This board is, I think, hanging.
Yeah, yeah.
So can we just, okay.
No, sir, we cannot do in Sunsport, so that is the reason.
Okay. So for this question, homogeneous shaft, this is question number 29. Homogeneous shaft PQR with fixed support at both ends is subjected to a torsional moment T at point Q as shown in the figure. The polar moment of inertia of the portion PQ and QR of the shaft with circular cross section are J1 and J2 respectively. The torsional reaction at the support P and Q are TP and TR respectively. Then if TP by TR is equal to 4, J1 by J2 is equal to 2, the ratio of the lengths. Okay, the ratio of the length. Now my dear student, first of all, the answer to this question is option A. Okay. And you need to use the basic torsional equation, but one compatibility equation will also be used, that when you move from P to Q, the total rotation from P to R, the total rotation from P to R is equal to theta of PQ plus theta of QR. And this total rotation theta of PR is equal to 0. This is equal to theta of PQ. This is theta of PQ plus theta of QR. Now you can apply the torsional equation. So this is TP L upon G into IP, or you can write out as J1, plus TQ into length of this member QR divided by G into J2, you can write down. So this is also, this is PQ. So from here you can calculate the ratio of L of PQ to L of
Sir,
QR.
we can use this generalized equation, no? T by J upon C theta by L. And from this we will write the angle of this, right, sir?
This we have written, sir. This the same thing we have written.
Yeah.
So for this
So for
question,
this we will
option A is the correct option.
Okay.
How to check the answer? You will going to check, means you will get the answer key in next 2-3 days. Official answer keys will be released on 21st.
See, for now, crazy. For now, please understand the options from person to person. It will be different. But see the answer. That is the reason we are writing. Wherever we have required to solve the problem, we are just giving the hint. Because we have already done the exam detailed analysis. In this session, we are trying to give the answers. And I'll tell you here, see, the question number 30. An infinite slope is cohesionless soil with C pace parallel to the slope. Angle of slope is 30 degrees with respect to the horizontal. The unit weights of saturated and water are 20 and 10. What is the minimum angle of shearing resistance? Now, see students, in this formula, the factor of safety is given by the formula gamma dash by gamma sat into tan phi upon tan I. What is the formula, sir? Gamma dash by gamma sat into tan phi upon tan I. See students, if you solve this, we have to equate the factor of safety to 1. And what they are asking, sir? The minimum angle of shearing resistance. So here the minimum angle of shearing resistance, you will get a value of 49.1 degrees. If they are rounded to the nearest integer, you can write 49 degrees. So 49 degrees will be also the right answer.
Okay. Moving on next.
This is the question, like I'm thinking, sir.
So
See students, this is a very interesting question, and if you think that it is 60 and 30, then it is absolutely wrong. As far as I notice, a vertical smooth ridge retaining wall is supporting a horizontal angle 30 degrees. The inclination of the failure with respect to the major principal plane. Here this is very important, sir. It is not with respect to the horizontal. If it is with respect to the horizontal, that is a different case. So what is the Rankine's active and passive earth pressure conditions? So Rankine means what, sir? For active condition, it is very sure. The failure plane angle can be written as 45 degrees plus 5 by 2. You will write it as 45 plus 30 by 2. The answer will be 60 degrees. And if you think for passive pressure, it is 45 degrees minus 5 by 2. Then you will write 45 minus 30 by 2. That is 30 degrees. And see here. How much we will get, sir? 30 degrees. But this is absolutely wrong. This is with respect to horizontal, sir. In passive earth pressure, the vertical plane is the critical plane. So in this case, what will happen? No, for passive case also it will be equal to 45 degrees plus 5 by 2. So it will be 60 degrees only. Like the answer here is 60 and 60. My dear students, if you have written 60 and 30, it is absolutely wrong. Because they have used the word major principal plane. If they have not used the word major principal plane, sir, actually what happened? No, sir. Most of the, even in the class, we are habituated to tell with respect to the horizontal. So in passive earth pressure, the critical plane is with respect to the vertical plane. So it will be 45 plus 5 by 2. So the options here are 60 degrees and 60 degrees. So this is one of the tricky question, I can say. People will feel that it is very easy, but there are more chances of getting wrong answer, sir.
This is 32.
Now see students, again it is a transportation question. Amma. The following data, average rail, number of commercial vehicles. Actually we have amount, it can be first have calculated 1 plus r power x, we will calculate the amount of vehicles, and we have the formula n is equal to 365 1 plus r power 1 minus vehicle damage factor, lane distribution factor and all. If we do get, we will get 32.1 million standard axles. If it is rounded off to the nearest integer, you can write 32 million standard axles. So or you will get 32 into 10 power 6, then you can write it as 32. I hope you are clear with this solution.
So we go to the question number 35. One second, just move up. Okay, question number 35.
Structure.
Soil question.
A soil sample was consolidated at cell pressure of 25 kilopascal and a back pressure of 10 kilopascal for 24 hours during consolidated. And you see students, if you solve this answer, if you see here they have asked the value of Skimpton pore water pressure parameter B for the soil sample is, it is simple amma, answer will be 0.1, you will get a value of 1 by 10. On solving it is 0.1.
So this is a question. Question says that activated carbon is used to remove a pollutant from wastewater in a mixed batch reactor. Then which of the following follows first order kinetics at a reaction rate of 0.38 per day? The time in days required to remove the pollutant by 95% is. So for this question, my dear student, the answer will be 7.9. The answer will be 7.9. This will be my final answer for this question. Okay. Chalo, moving on with this. Next we have, next question is like question number 37. So this is question number 37.
Yeah.
A number of trains.
The number of trains and the corresponding speeds for a broad gauge, sir. So you have this formula GVA square by 127, where if G is the gauge distance, and I think you will get 88.34 mm or something.
Yeah, 88.34, sir.
So it can be round off to, sir, if they write 89 also, we have to see. It can be 88 to 89 also, 88 or 89.
Percent tolerance is there, na, sir?
Yes.
So this is...
Might be correct. No, you have gone down.
Yeah.
38. Okay, sir, you can go ahead.
So this is question number 38, sir. Pen, please. A beam is shown in the figure is subjected to a UDL of load intensity Q between supports A and B. So this is an internal hinge that is given to you, and in this question you need to find out the support reactions at A, B and C. So the only catch in this question is, first you write down summation of moment on this portion. If this hinge, I name this as D. So summation of moment on this portion DA is equal to 0. From here you will get the value of RA. Next, you write down summation of moment about point B equal to 0. So from here you will get the value of RC. Then you write down summation of all the vertical forces equal to 0, and this will help you to get the value of RB. So like this, you can calculate the value of RA, RB and RC, which are the vertical support reaction. And for this question, this is question number, sir.
38, I think, sir.
This is question number 38. So
I think C option. No, D.
For question number 38, your option D is the correct option. This one is the correct option. Next. Now next question says that a water treatment plant treats 25 mld of water with a natural alkalinity of 0.4 milligram per liter as CaCO3. It is estimated that during coagulation of this water, 450 kg per day of calcium bicarbonate is required based on the alum dosage. The quantity of pure quicklime CaO required for this process is. So first of all, my dear student, as you are adding alum, So alum requires certain amount of alkalinity in order to form the sticky precipitate. If alkalinity is not present, then it is added artificially either in the form of lime or in the form of soda ash. So right now, some amount of alkalinity is already present and some amount of alkalinity you need to add artificially, and that is what actually asked, that how much alkalinity you need to add artificially. So for this question, the answer is 155.56. This is 155.56 kgs per day.
Nishika, we'll be doing it tomorrow, ma. The related to the afternoon session, we'll be doing it tomorrow. Actually, we are doing in the forenoon session. Like once we get the response sheet of the tomorrow, we'll be planning the afternoon session. Okay, don't worry, we'll be doing it tomorrow.
So this is the question of geotech
Which one, sir?
40.
Yeah. See students, here there is a question on the primary consolidation settlement of a 10 meter thick is estimated as 50 mm. After 300 days of the construction, the consolidation was reported as 10 mm. The additional time for 50%. So here actually what do you mean by degree of consolidation? It is settlement at a time by ultimate settlement. This is the actual formula, students. See students, actually we can do TV is equal to CVT by D square. Most of the people we are finding CV by D square value. Instead of that, we can directly know both cases. In both the cases, time factor is less than 60 percentile. Actually, time factor is a function of degree of consolidation. So how do you calculate time factor is less than 60? It is pi by 4 into mu percentile by 60. Sorry, mu percentile by 100 whole square. You can write like this. From this you can say T is proportional to mu percentile. So you can write T1 by T2 is equal to mu percentile 1 square by mu percentile 2 square. So if you solve this, you will get actual days as 1875. Like if you solve it, sir, 1875, if you write 1875, it is wrong because he has used, sir, you should be very careful. He is asking the word, the additional time required. So most of the people, if they have done the 1875 days and they have written, they think that it is wrong because the additional time means it was taken as 1875 minus the actual days 300 after 300. So the answer will here will be 1575 days. So this is the correct answer. If anyone asks me what is the answer for this is, the answer for this is 1575 days. Okay, please remember if you have written 1875, it is wrong because they have asked the here additional days.
So next you have this question, and
This is like a maths question, sir. Like you can say directly what is the answer, sir. A 2 meter into 2 meter of 3 meter height has inflow, outflow and steering mechanism. Initially the tank.
Answer for this question.
See students, it is a kind of physics question, amma. If you know the physics well, you can easily solve. What is the
25.512.
25.512. Okay, so this is the answer, sir.
Next you have 42.
It is a
Open channel.
open. A stand round bottom triangular canal section as shown in the figure. The slope is 1 in 1000. The normal depth of the flow. We have the answer, sir. 4.55 or something. You think.
This is 43.
Okay, a map is prepared with a scale of 1 in 1000. See students, we know what is a contour interval. You can say we know what is a contour. It is an imaginary line joining points of equal elevation. We have horizontal equivalent, gradient and contour interval. If you solve this, you will get a value of 1 by 10, sir. The answer, but they have asked in percentile. So it will be 10 percentile. So the option D is correct.
You have this unit hydrograph.
This unit hydrograph.
If you can give the answer.
Sir, actually, I think it is 86.1.
86.67.
You can write 86.67.
Next, you have this question.
This is I told so many times in MC challenging series and all, sir. If you know, see students in green shield model and all. If you see, one second. See students, if you see the speed and density, the relation, if you see the speed and density relation, we have V and we have density. And here we have this point is called jam density and this is called free flow speed. And if you see, they are asking what is the maximum traffic flow. They are asking what is the maximum traffic flow. You can write VF by KJ by 4. This is the formula. By using this formula, if you have done, you will get a value of 1875. You will get a value of how much, sir? 1875. Just plug in these values, sir. you'll get. Or if you want to get K, it is 1000 divided by 8.
Okay, so this is the question from truss analysis.
I think
Very
they have asked the
complicated.
reaction, right?
Yeah, very complicated truss is given to you, but when we will come up with the solution, when we will come up with the solution of this question, right? So there is one typical way to handle this question. For now, the answer to this question is 8.33 kilonewton.
I think it will get 50 by 6 some kilonewton. It will
Eight
get 8.33 kilonewton. Okay, sir.
When we will going to see the detailed solution, I'll request everyone to see that. It's a very good question that has been asked this year from structural analysis.
See, students, in 2-3 days, we are planning to do the entire solution live. We'll take a response sheet and we'll try to solve the solutions also if required.
Now this is the question from CMM, which is saying the initial cost of the equipment is rupees 1 lakh, sir. The salvage value at the end of the accounting life is of 5 years is 10,000. The difference between the depreciation in rupees using the double declining balance method and the straight line method, depreciation is up to 2 years. So for this question, the answer is 6,000. Again, we have already done the detailed solution of this question. If you check our detailed analysis, you will get the detailed solution for this question. So next you have this question number 49. This is
This is like fluid mechanics question, Amma. I think we have to calculate the force.
total force.
Sir,
The
how much
total
is the
force
answer?
is 5580 kilonewton.
This is also very interesting question, sir.
5580 kilonewton. Next we have this question. This is a question from strength of material from Moore circle. So first of all, my dear student, if the state of stress is given to you like this, the
is
major
tensile nature, no, sir?
tensile nature, the major principal stress. The major principal stress is 10. Sir, I'll. The major principal stress is 10 and the minor principal stress is 0. So if you draw the Moore circle for this state of stress, it will come out like this. So option C, this one. This is the Moore circle for the state of stress. For this state of stress, this will be the Moore circle.
For tensile nature.
Yeah, for tensile nature, this is the state of stress. Then for this one, only shear stress is acting. So this is under the state of pure shear, having center at origin. Having center at origin and having plus and minus 10 as the value of major and minor principal stress. For this one, the major principal stress is compressive, it is negative, so the Moore circle will be this option A, right? And then you have this one in which both the stresses are equal, both are compressive in nature. So for this state of stress, the Moore circle will be a point circle. So for this option is correct. Right, so
it's a classical question, sir.
Yeah, if
like
I have to
we have
match-
seen these questions.
So P is 4, then Q is
4, sir. Q is 4, I think, sir.
Q is 4, P is 3.
Yeah. P is 3 students, Q is 4.
P is 3, Q is 4, then R is A, 1,
one.
then S,
It's 2, sir.
S is 2.
Sir, just to look into the students, you can come.
So this is the correct match for this question, right? Then coming to the next question. So this is eigenvalue question. I think the correct option is
Sir,
option A.
option A. See, students, no need to find out here. Just follow the sum of the eigenvalues, like 2 plus 4 plus 2. Sum of the eigenvalues is 8. Or if you see the product of eigenvalues, see, sum of the diagonal elements, what will be the sum of, see here, students, the trace of a matrix will be equal to the sum of the eigenvalues. If you do the check, you will get first option and D option. And if you follow the determinant of the matrix, it is nothing but the product. Once.
This is soil question, sir.
Just go to that answer. See, students, if you see here, sum of the trace of a matrix, you can say sum of eigenvalues. You can check. Okay, trace of a matrix, you can check the sum of eigenvalues, sir. And next thing is, you can say product of the eigenvalues is nothing but determinant. If you use this, you can, these properties, you can easily solve. And the answer here is 1, 2, 5. So option A is correct answer.
Next is this question number 52.
Which of the following statements is correct, sir? Here, see, students, the swell potential of a soil decreases with an increase in shrinkage limit. See, students, the swell potential of a soil decreases. See, what do you mean by swelling? It is nothing but bulging, sir. Definitely swelling will decrease, because if you see what is the shrinkage limit means, it is the maximum water content up to which any change in the any loss of moisture does not cause change in volume. So, or it is the minimum water content at which the soil is fully saturated. Based on that definition, option A is correct. Among the several corrections to be applied, SPT, the dilatancy correction is applied before all the corrections. No, students. First, the correction what we have applied, sir. In C students, if you see in a standard penetration test, we have two corrections. So here we will not apply that. Dilatancy correction will be done after the first correction. So the option B is correct. Option B is wrong. Both loose and dense sands with different initial void ratios can attain similar void ratios at a larger strain during strain. So this is also correct, and this is wrong, sir. Actually, this is a concept related to ground improvement techniques, Amma. So, Mohammad Danish, good evening, sir. Afternoon.
Afternoon,
Sir, after students, tomorrow we will be doing the afternoon section.
This is 50.
1 second, sir. 1 second. Go to that option.
A and C are the correct.
So if you see here, students, A and C are correct options. If you see why B is wrong is, usually when we do SPT, first we will do the overburden correction, then we will do the dilatancy correction. But he is telling that first we will do the dilatancy correction. So that is absolutely wrong. So the option B is wrong, and ground improvement technique D option is also wrong.
Now coming to next. This is the next question. This is question number 53.
Yeah, it's a simple question, sir. It's a surveying question. A bird resting on a point at a height of 8 meter above the mean sea level, and if you do the solution, how much, sir?
10 meter is the
10 meter, you will get the answer, sir. It is simply thing, students, what is the elevation at one end, what is the elevation at the other end. It is something like gradient, finding the gradient only.
Now this is a hydraulic jump question. A spillway has a unit discharge of 7.5 meter cube per second per meter. The flow depth of the downstream horizontal apron is 0.5 meter. The tailwater depth is. You need to find out the sequent depth Y2. You can use the formula Y1 by Y2 is equals to, that Froude relation formula is there. And
So
directly
you can use this formula, sir.
Yeah.
You can say y1 by y2 is equal to minus half upon root or 1 plus root or 1 plus
FR square.
FR2 square,
FR2
or
square.
we have to use anything formula related to q square by g into y1 y2 into y1 plus y2 or something.
Yeah, this formula can be used to get the value of,
Okay.
yeah. So for this question, 4.54 is the correct answer.
y2 is equal to 4.54 meter, right, sir?
4.54 meter. So these are all the questions that we have.
So, sir, here 1 second, sir. We have this is an extraordinary question. We'll be solving, and the next time means in the detailed analysis we'll be doing. Sir, see students, after seeing the forenoon session also, after getting the detailed analysis, still I feel that 25 marks will be the expected cutoff, sir. See, some questions, they are very lengthy and very tricky also. Some questions, I am telling you, if you follow geotechnical well, you might have done very easily, sir. I feel geotechnical, hydrology, in geotech, one question is difficult, hydrology, it is very easy, transportation is also easy, but one question we have, like distance and time, by following the slope, you will get the speeds, it is little bit lengthy. Overall, I see the paper is moderate to difficult, and we can say the expected cutoff will be around 25 only. Sir, Pratik sir, we have Pratik sir here, and I want to ask him related to environmental fluid mechanics, strength of materials, like what could be the expected cutoff, and how do you feel about the, once you have seen the response sheet and you have solved the problems, so how do you feel about this?
Sir, that day, on the day of detailed analysis, whatever questions you were having, that questions were giving a feel that the question is from moderate to hard. But right now, after seeing the full response sheet, the paper was actually well prepared. It was a proper application based paper, especially in environment. We have seen questions which are application based. Not even a single direct question have been asked. All the questions, especially 2 marks numerical answer type question, as we have keep on saying regularly that those will be application based question. 1 or 2 questions from here and there for SOM and environment were easy, were direct questions, but for other questions of environment, SOM, especially open channel flow, the questions were like, sir, they are very good level. And if I talk about the gate cutoff, as sir has told you, that it will be around 25 marks. Reason is the level of question that we are seeing in paper 1. And for afternoon session, the level of questions is like way more than the level of questions in this session, sir.
Yes, sir. See, students, if you see, like whenever we talk about strength of materials, if you talk about the Moore circle, every time we expect a question. If you are good at this, you will secure. Even if you see in open channel flow, any n number of times, alternate depths, critical flow condition, all the trying most economical channel section, these are very important topics, sir. If you talk about transportation also, n number of times I have told green shield model, definite question will come. If you are still unable to solve that problem, see, my sincere suggestion is, even though now you are getting a marks of around 32 to or some 33 34, that like that, but don't worry, sir. I am telling you, we are providing the post gate guidance. In that, I have told so many times, even with less marks also, there are some interdisciplinary branches where you can adopt the some specialization like remote sensing, oceanography, or petroleum. Sir Pratik sir, overall we have seen that the paper you have told that it is moderate. So I would like to ask you one more important thing, sir. What, like if a student is preparing for gate 25, after seeing this question paper, like I have a question, sir. Why students have to attend the classes regularly, and what should be the exact roadmap for the gate 25 preparation to suggest? Like there might be some students who will who will write the gate exam again in 25. So what's your suggestion? And I want to precise on this, sir. Why students have to attend the classes regularly? Like, is this gate preparation can be done in 1 or 2 months, or it requires 6 months? Like, how student actually feels who has done 6 month preparation or 2 month preparation?
Oh, so that's a very fantastic question. First of all, I'll start like this. Whatever questions we are getting this time, especially, sir, that angle calculation for passive or active, right? Now, these are the questions that can only be dealt if you have attended the class, because these are the questions which are asked from in between the lines. These are not your notes question. Okay, in the notes you will always measure the angle from the horizontal, but if you have attended the class, if you have kept that attention in the class, you will keep that thing in your mind that which angle is asked. Gate is a journey of 8 months which requires, sir,
Ashish Maurya, failure is a process of learning, and by failure only person can become disciplined.
first of all,
Absolutely true, sir. First of all, there is no point of failure, Ashish. You have given the attempt of gate exam. That itself, in your college, just compare how many students have written the gate exam. At least you have realized it now. In the next year, if you have not got less marks, if you are in third year, give your 100% in the final year. Definitely, you will have the success.
first of all, there is nothing like failure, right?
It is a kind of learning.
There is a kind of learning and there is a kind of experience.
Yes.
There is nothing like failure. If you prepared for an examination, you got learning. When you have attempted the examination and if that examination haven't went well, then that is your experience. Okay, so learn from your experience. Prepare yourself from your for your next target. Now, next thing, sir, we were talking about for these classes, right? So, first of all, GATE is a journey of 8 months, and these 8 months has to be closely monitored by the mentors. We at IMS GATE Academy, we keep a close eye on our students, what they are doing, how they are doing, and how well they are performing. Because if you don't have a mentor, your preparation may go here and there, right? You will practice unnecessary things and that will going to waste a lot of time. Especially in GATE examination, I have kept on reminding my students that the concepts are repeated. And this year also, we have seen so many repeated concepts. It can be like Moore circle, it can be the concept of alkalinity, it can be the concept of solid waste. Same areas, same question. Sir, if I talk about geotech, there are 3-4 major areas: properties of soil, consolidation.
Consolidation. See, sir, students, I will tell you, if you have done all the 30 years of gate questions, this question paper will be like easy to moderate. Why? Because if you solve all the previous year questions of 30 years, definitely like around 45 to 50 marks with that concepts only you can easily solve.
Exactly.
And remember, students, all the questions are standard. My sincere advice to the students who are appearing for gate 25, keep a highlighter or keep a strong point that whenever you have start preparing, you have to start preparing once the subject is done. How can you say that a subject is done is you have to prepare all the 30 years of previous year gate questions. Along with that, you have to make your short notes, you have to make your formula sheet, and short notes should not exceed 20 marks. Sir, again I have a question for you. Why the students have been taking the coaching? Some students are very serious. They are attending first 2 months very regularly. But what is your suggestion, and let us motivate the students to attend the classes regularly, whether it is online or offline? Like, see, GATE is a journey of 8 months, sir. To be at the students' age, like when we are studying BTech or just dropped out, we don't have that much seriousness. I just want to ask you what they have to do. Actually, what are the steps to be taken to attend the classes regularly, and how the class? See, students, if you are attending the classes regularly, what are the benefits? These things, please stress on the and please.
Okay, so first of all, dear students, when you start reading any subject, okay, you need to understand the flow of the subject that will going to develop the interest. Now what happens is, a student reads 3-4 class and then he misses one. Now that missed class cannot be recovered. You can only recover the notes, but you cannot recover the feel. And once that feel is gone, eventually your interest will be lost towards that subject. And now after 5-6 class, student starts thinking ki, okay, one subject is gone, I'll start from the next subject. But when one subject is gone, this chain keeps on continuing with the other subjects as well. So if you are not treating even a single subject seriously, your seriousness towards the GATE examination is very low. And I'm talking about those serious aspirants which are dealing with all the subjects, which are attending all the classes, which are attempting all the tests. GATE preparation is a simple process of attending the class, preparing the short notes, attempting the GATE previous year questions for at least 5 to 6 times before GATE examination. And that is the only way of cracking the GATE examination with a beautiful rank. Sandeep sir, would you like to add few more things?
See, students, why we have to attend the classes regularly is GATE is an exam. GATE is a gateway for to do MTech in IITs or NITs, or GATE is the gateway for PSUs, public sector companies. My dear students, all the successful rankers have taken 6 to 8 months or at least 1 year of coaching or 1 year of self-study. So in this journey, you should know the structured learning, like which subject you have to start, which subject is having more importance. In civil engineering, geotech, transportation, environmental, definitely you will get 35 marks or 30 marks at least from these 3 subjects. And when you talk about engineering, maths and aptitude, you will get 28 marks. So here I will tell you the structured flow is also important, and the questions, if you observe, it will not be specific to fluid mechanics. There might be some question in geotech where you are using the principles of fluid mechanics. There might be some question in structural engineering where you will use the principles of strength of materials and engineering mechanics. So you should be aware of there can be a multiple questions where you have to answer it. So my dear students, I will give you a small example, sir. If you are eating some food and if you are doing fasting for 20 days, and can you eat the 20 days food on 21st day and make sure that your body is good? So it is as simple as that. So you require a structured planning, you require a systematic approach. So sir, as part of this structured planning and what IMS is taking care of, how do you say that, how you are guaranteeing the students, at least the students will be qualified?
Sir, first of all, I will talk about the process. Instead of talking about the result, I'll talk about the process. First of all, IMS GATE Academy provides you a crisp, precise, to the point content with respect to GATE examination. We do not teach irrelevant content which is not there in the syllabus of GATE exam. Whatever is the syllabus of GATE examination, that will be exclusively covered. Everything inside that will be covered, but only with respect to the GATE examination. Now second, we provide you a test series where more than 130 plus tests is provided to you, which includes chapter test, subject test, multiple subject test, advanced subject test, full length mock test with the video solution. Now these tests are designed in such a way that the student has an idea what is their preparation level. Okay, especially if I talk about the multiple subject test and the advanced subject test, these are some of the really challenging tests that are there in our portal. We provide you with one-to-one mentoring sessions. I have told you that we at IMS GATE Academy, we keep a close check on what our students are doing. And this is done using one-to-one mentoring sessions. There can be one general strategy for preparation, but each and every student has different set of difficulties, has different set of challenges. So understanding those challenges, we provide them the roadmap, we provide them the guidelines, we provide them with the target for the month to complete that much. Usually what happens is, sir, just one more point. Okay.
Just aptitude, please, sir. See.
Okay.
Sir, aptitude we'll discuss tomorrow, Amma. Sir, Pratik sir, you're in the flow. You can go ahead.
Okay. So aptitude we will discuss tomorrow. Now, one more thing I would like to add here. We provide you with Gate Question Bank. This Gate Question Bank is the exclusive product. Nobody else in the market is providing you such a product. We provide you with alternate solution, video solution. We provide you with key pointers. We provide you with chapter overview. And this Gate Question Bank is an exclusive question bank which contains question from last 33 years. Inclusive of all the questions that are asked in gate examination, we have also intentionally added 5 marks question and assertion reason type question which are now not in the syllabus and not in the pattern of gate exam, but their concepts are important with respect to multiple select question. That's why we have added them. So, yes sir.
Sir, see students, you might be having a doubt now. There might be students who have taken, sir, 15 marks, they are getting 15 marks. So there might be students who are getting 34 marks. There might be students who are getting 50 marks like that. So I'm telling you again and again, don't worry students. The first thing what I would like to tell you here is, if you are getting a marks of 30, or if you are just qualified, there is an alternative for you. The important alternative is, there are, if you are not qualified also, I'll tell you, there are some exams like ISRO, BARC and state level PSUs. With this preparation, they will definitely help you. And remember sir, in technical part, we can easily score if you do a structured preparation. And again, another important point I would like to tell you students, here you are talking about the like ISRO, BARC and other exams. Like whatever you have learned the subject in the gate preparation, this subject will definitely help you in corporate. Suppose if you have learned the subjects related to RCC, if you have learned the subjects related to strength of materials, if you have learned the subjects related to structural analysis, these jobs, when you are doing a job in civil engineering, there are site jobs as well as analysis and design jobs. Definitely the preparation what you have learned, this will help you at least to go for a design jobs where you can use the softwares. Sir, students have this doubt, sir. Like just they might be asking in these 2 months before getting the gate results and all, what they should actually do, and what is your suggestions in these 2 months to ensure that they will get good gate rank in the next year, sir?
Very good, sir. Actually, I was about to have this analysis only. I was talking about the gate syllabus. Sandeep sir, remember we done this video in which gate syllabus, SSC JE syllabus, then state PSC syllabus, then engineering services ESC.
1 second, sir. Sorry to disturb you, sir. Hassan, sir, I got 27.3 as per my gate score in ECE. Will I qualify? Hassan, in ECE means I'm not sure about ECE, but I hope so you will qualify, because as far as with conversation with my colleagues and with my Jay Prakash sir or Gopal sir, they have or Vipin sir, they have told around roughly 28 marks or 27. I hope you will qualify, but I'm not sure. You can join the Telegram group and you can connect with Vipin or Jay Prakash sir or Gopal sir. They are the right persons to help you.
Okay, so I was telling this, sir. With respect to gate examination, 90% of the gate syllabus overlaps with SSC JE paper. 95% of the gate syllabus overlaps with state PSC syllabus, and 80% of the gate syllabus overlaps with.
Something I would like to
Yeah.
Sir, see, students, tomorrow, I think today is 17th, right? Tomorrow you have the ESC prelims exam. So first of all, I would like to tell all the best from our side. ESC exam time constraint is very important, sir. Sir, as I should really thank Pratik sir. I don't have this in my mind. Actually, tomorrow ESC prelims exam is there. The most challenging part in ESC exam is you have to manage your time, your calculations. You should be very fast. Technical, you have to target 180. Non-technical, if you target at least 100, definitely you will qualify. 280 to 300 marks, definitely ESC you can qualify. But to write ESC exam, sir, they should be completing their BTech, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I was telling you this. Even your gate paper doesn't went well, you have these opportunities of SSC, JE, State, PSC, ESE. Then you have a paper of ISRO and BARC. And for ISRO and BARC, almost 100% of the syllabus is common with gate examination. So just see your preparation level, right? So if you prepared for gate, This much amount of syllabus is already done. Now for attempting the other technical exams, you have to just read 10 to 15% of the extra theoretical part, because analytical part you have already prepared for gate exam. So I would just like to invite Sandeep sir to add
See
further more
students,
on this.
the final thing I want to do summarize. If you are preparing here for gate exam, just take 6 to 8 months of preparation. If you are not qualified or if you are just qualified, just come in contact with us. You can join the Telegram group. There we'll be providing the post gate guidance, where what is your cutoff, which universities you can apply, which specialization you can apply, or based on your skill set we'll suggest you. And the third important point is, if you are taking the gate coaching, please try to attend the classes regularly. If you attend the classes regularly, and if you have done the short notes, if you have done the quick revision, definitely you will have high chances of qualifying. As well as, sir, I would like to stress again and again, gate is the only exam like after IIT JE where you can prepare and write the exam while studying itself. If you are dropped out and then start preparing for gate, means you are again losing 1 year. So timing is very important. So it is very key that everyone should realize, arise, awake, and do best. And remember, my dear students who are studying BTech, if you study hard for 1 year, your 30 years of life will be very fruitful. So it is a simple math. You want to enjoy 1 year or you want to enjoy 30 years. It's all up to your hands. And students, never disappoint, never there is a point of failure. There is always, there will be a ladder where you have to cross all the steps, thrones, and you have to be successful. To achieve this success, we are all here, me and Pratik sir for civil engineering will definitely help you in this aspect to reach your success. And we at IMS Gate Academy, student success is the ultimate priority. And I would like to ask Pratik sir also to conclude with his points.
Okay. So first of all, few announcements. A link of Telegram group is given in the description box. Second, if any one of you want to speak to our counselor, again the link is and the number is mentioned in the description box. Yeah, Rahman sir is there. Number is mentioned in the description box, sir. Okay. So for taking admission in online mode, again you can speak to our counselor and he will going to tell all the features that is offered by IMS Gate Academy. In our Telegram group, we will be also conducting, also in the YouTube, we will be conducting post gate guidance. But if any one of you wants to speak personally to us, again the number is given in the description box. Okay. So as Sandeep sir has already told you, already motivated you enough, I just wish you all the best. And for all those students who are requiring the afternoon session, by tomorrow we will be coming up with the afternoon session detailed analysis as well. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you so much for listening patiently and have a very good night.
Thank you.